it's Vani, and welcome to another Positivity Voice Live. I am so excited to be going live with a very, very special guest. She is Miss Vaishnavi Petkar, and she has been teaching with the Art of Living for a long time, and I'm just going to wait for her to join. But before we begin, I want to tell you a little bit about the Positivity Voice. I actually started this during the pandemic, and it was during a time where I feel like we needed a lot more connection. And so the Positivity Voice was a way that we were able to bring in a lot of guest speakers to be able to share that message of positivity, no matter our circumstances in our communities. So I see that she has. Let's see. I've accepted. Hello!
Hello, hi
How are
Vani.
you?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing good. It's been a while since we talked, so I'm so glad we get to do this.
Yeah, I'm also very happy to be here.
Yeah. So thank you so much for joining. Do you want to tell a little bit about yourself before we begin?
I live in Charlotte, North Carolina. I live here with my husband, and I've been a teacher with the Art of Living Foundation for about 15 years. I teach meditation, breathing techniques to all age groups, from kids, teenagers, and adults. And I personally have been practicing meditation for almost 22 years. Uh,
Wow.
so yeah, I was also kind of your age when I started. And apart from that, I also teach music. I have been trained in Indian classical music, and I teach whatever little I know to kids and adults as well.
Oh, that's amazing. And for those who don't know, Miss Vaishnavi was on our Positivity Live a while back too. So she's doing a returning kind of series. So we're so excited to have you back on. And you were saying a little bit about how you started at my age. What inspired you to start teaching? A little bit about that.
Well, what inspired me to start teaching is the positive benefits that I saw in my life. When I first took the program, I immediately saw a lot of transformation in myself. And then I started doing some volunteer activities, and I used to just love being in that space. And in general, I always loved being with kids and younger, adults. So a lot of people said, "Why don't you become a youth teacher?" And I did not really have any plans as such, but I thought, okay, let me try it out. Let's see. I just went for the teacher's training without expecting anything. And I became a teacher. And once I started teaching it, that's it. There was no looking back. I just loved doing that. And even till today, it's my most favorite thing to do.
That's amazing. Yeah. So what do you teach? Especially, I know you do the Sky Teens, which I actually did last year, but is there other courses that you teach as well?
Yeah, I teach. There's another program for kids called the Sky Kids. I
Mm.
teach Sky Teens and Sky Teens 2. There is an advanced level for Sky Teens 2. And I also teach this wonderful program called the Intuition Program, where we train kids and teens to tap into their intuitive faculty.
Mhm.
And of course, I teach the Sky Breath meditation workshop for adults. And there is also the Sahat Samadhi meditation program that is also for adults. So all these courses I teach.
That's amazing. Yeah. So, what has been probably your favorite course to teach? Is it teens? I'm guessing.
You're right.
I
You're right.
I might be because I'm a teen, but
Yes, I do like working with teens a lot
Mhm.
because, like I said, I also started off, learning and practicing meditation when I was a teenager.
Um,
So I know how helpful it was when I was in my teens. And somehow, I don't know, I have a great connect with teenagers,
Mhm.
even though I'm nowhere close to being a teenager now. But somewhere I feel very instantly connected to teens, and I feel like I understand, what's going on in their life and what space they are in their life. So I have that natural connection with teenagers.
Yeah, I love that. I mean, I when I took the course, it was my first time doing the Sky Teens program, and I loved it. It was so much fun, and I learned so much. So that's always been one of my favorite parts. Do you have any like favorite memories that you had when you started teaching, or in your journey throughout your life?
There's so many experiences and memories. Of course, I don't think we would have enough time if I started sharing those. But what I really cherish is, the love that I get from kids and teens. Initially, they used to give these letters on the last day of the course, which used to talk about their experience on the course and why they are grateful for it. And these letters used to be so special because they used to write it with so much of innocence and so much of genuine love.
Mhm.
And they would make all these pictures and drawings. And I used to actually carry all those letters for a very long time. But then when we moved to the US, it was too much to carry. So I had to let go of them. But
Yeah.
those, that love that I get on every course is something that I actually cherish the most.
Hmm. That's really special. I love that. Yeah. So, so why do you think that it's important, especially to get involved in yoga or breathing techniques at a very young age? What has been the impacts that you've seen that you think is really important?
Yes, I think it is very, very important to start young. First, when you're young, you are easily able to mold yourself, whatever you learn when you're young, whether you start exercising, whether you learn good values or morals, it should always start when you're young. Second, you're not carrying so much of stress and so much of baggage that adults do. Once you're an adult, it's very different. You have so many things to take care of, you have so many responsibilities. Sometimes adults don't even get enough time to take care of themselves or practice these techniques. But when you are younger, you don't have too many things to take care of other than your own studies and whatever you have to do. So it's always good, when you do it when you're young. And as you start growing up, these techniques will give you that inner strength, will give you that inner peace that you need when you're going through a rough time in life.
Mm.
So it's like you have an umbrella or you have a tool with you, which you're carrying with yourself. And you never know when it's going to rain, but when it rains, you have the umbrella to cover yourself. So it's good to start early. It's the best thing. I always tell all the parents that if you really want to gift your kids anything, then you should definitely get them into this path of meditation and breathing and yoga, and that will take care of many things in their life.
Yeah, I can definitely agree. I mean, sometimes it's hard because you don't see like results or anything very quickly. I mean, for me, when I do continuing practice, it's sometimes like I don't know. I think about like, why am I doing this a lot of the times, or I don't have time to do this or something like that. But I think when you make time for something, you can really see the benefits going forward. Like I know for me, I've become more calm and more collected when there's 100,000 things going on. I mean, it's really difficult. So that's definitely helped me a lot, and we're
Yeah,
excited to share with
it's natural that we don't see the value of it right now at this age. I also didn't see it so much when I was that age. But now, when I look back, I'm so grateful to my parents that they introduced me to this. And everybody will feel that. Those who've been practicing this for a while, they will always feel grateful that they learned this at whatever age they did. But if you're learning it when you're younger, it's even better.
you. Yeah, yeah, that's really. Yeah, I know. I mean, sometimes like I said, it can be kind of frustrating sometimes, but I feel like it really builds upon you to become more confident and more focused. So, so should we go into some yoga and breathing techniques afterwards for you all can join in as well?
Yes, yes, definitely. I mean, yoga, doing yoga on Instagram Live can be challenging.
Yeah.
But yes, there are some, some very simple yoga asanas that we can do, or something that we call as desktop yoga. Especially nowadays, yeah, especially nowadays, we all spend so much time sitting, whether it's watching television or being on our phones or gadgets or our laptop. So somewhere we are not really moving our body too much. So when we don't have too much time to actually get onto the mat and do some real good workout or some kind of real yoga poses, these are little things that we can do even while we're sitting for long hours in front of our computer, we're studying or whatever we're doing. We can do these little things to kind of just relax the body. So maybe we could do a few of that today,
Yeah.
which is very quick and at the same time very doable also.
Mhm.
Okay, so let's start. The first thing is the head. We use our brain so much all day, so it's good to give it a nice, gentle massage.
I
So
took
you can,
the SAT today, so I think this is gonna be helpful.
yeah, yeah. Just give yourself a nice massage, back of the head, on the temples, and top of the head. And then let's place the hand on the forehead and let's just gently press. When we think too much, it really makes this part of the head very stiff. Okay, relax. Now let's place the thumb under the eyebrows and the index fingers on top, and let's just press. And let's just gently massage the jaws. If you feel any knots, you can get rid of them. You can relax. Okay, let's do a few neck rotations. See, we don't really do much with our neck. So this really helps. So let's breathe in, lift the head up, and breathing out, bring the chin to the chest. And let's start rotating the neck to the right, breathing in, then to the back. Make a full circle, bring it back from the left to the center. So let's do a couple of rounds in this direction. And you can coordinate your movement with the breath.
And those of you at home can also do some desktop yoga.
Yeah, anybody can do this. It's a quick 5-minute refresher. Complete the round, and now let's reverse. Breathing in, let's rotate the neck to the left and back. And then breathing out, bring it back from the right to the center. One last circle. Come back to the center and relax. And let's do a few shoulder rotations. Breathing in, let's lift the shoulders all the way up to the ears. And breathing out, bring them down. Let's do this a few times. This is really good for the shoulders. And now let's reverse the other side. And relax. Now let's stretch both the arms out to the side. We'll do a few arm rotations. Okay, so just small circles with both the arms. And reverse. And one more time, reverse. Do you feel the pain in your shoulders?
A little bit. It's just I was thinking the reverse. I did the wrong way.
Okay, relax. And let's just shake off. Shake, 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 shake. Okay, relax. So even if you do this much for 5 minutes, I think that also helps. And if you're interested, I can teach you a couple of breathing techniques that can also help you increase focus, especially if you're a teen and you're studying. You know, how the mind is cluttered with so many things and there's so many distractions. So these two techniques can actually help you relax and focus. Okay. So the first technique is a very simple technique. It's called the straw breath. You know how we, drink water or whatever through the straw. This is something similar to that. We would take a deep breath in, and breathing out, we're going to breathe out like we are breathing out of a straw. Okay, so I'll just show it to you once and then we'll do it. So this is the straw breath. So we can do this at least 5 times. If whoever is doing it right now, you can sit with your eyes closed, and we'll do 5 times of this, and you will see this instantly relaxes the mind. Okay, so let's start. If you wish, you can close the eyes, and let's take a deep breath in and breathe out. Let's breathe in for the straw breath. And now exhale from the mouth like you're breathing out of a straw. Breathe in again. Breathe in. Breathe in. And one last time. Breathe in. And relax. You can open the eyes.
That
Feel
was really
good. Okay, and we'll do one more technique. This is really very effective if you want to focus. Okay, it's called the Brahmari Pranayam, or also the bee technique. We all know what sound a bee makes, right? Like the humming, the hissing, the humming sound. Right? So we'll make that sound, but the way we're going to do this is both the index fingers, we're going to place them on the ear flaps. You see the flap here? So we're going to place them there, and we breathe in, and while breathing out, we're going to make the sound, and we're going to do in and out with the index fingers. Okay, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Open, close, open, close, open, close. Okay, so let's breathe in. Breathe in again. And one last time, let's breathe in. And relax the hands. Can keep the eyes closed for a few seconds. And can gently open the eyes. How was that? Good?
It was good. It was very, very powerful.
Yeah, this technique really works because
Yeah.
I know how difficult it can be focused to be focused because there are so many things going on. But this one technique can really help.
Mhm. So, what do you think? So, the benefit, especially as you said, focus. Why do you think it's important, especially for teens, to maintain that positive mental health by doing these breathing techniques?
Well, see, what you do in your teens kind of can shape your future, isn't it? So, if you want to really do well going ahead in your life, you will have to stay focused when you're a teenager, whether it's with your studies, if not studies, if you're into some creative art, music, dance, whatever it is, you need to, these are your kind of formative years. So, whatever you do during this time is, you're going to reap the benefits of that when you grow up, right? So that is why it is very important as a teenager to be able to stay focused to your
Yeah.
goal, to whatever you want to do. Of course, you need to have fun and you need to enjoy also, but also it's very important that you learn these techniques not just to stay focused, but also it gives you a slightly bigger vision in life, have a broader vision in life. You're not just caught up with your little things that are going on, but you can also do something more and come out of your comfort zone, think out of the box. So these techniques help you with all that, meditation, breathing techniques, very important.
Yeah. Yeah. That was I know. I sometimes it's been such a hectic week this week, so yeah, I think doing this was really helpful, and I hope for everyone watching that it was helpful as well.
Yeah, definitely. Even if you can take out 5 minutes every day to begin with, that also is good. You don't need to spend hours doing this. 5, 10 minutes, a little bit of breathing, little bit of meditation, some focus exercises, it will really help. And there are so many programs now that you can learn these techniques from. You don't have to wonder how can I calm my mind, what can I do by myself. There are so many programs that you can learn these techniques in detail, properly, with guidance.
Mhm. Yes. So, would you like to share how other people can get involved or find those programs?
Yeah, I mean, you can contact Vani.
Or you can contact Miss Vaishnavi by looking at her Instagram right here. I think it shows up your Instagram handle right here, or I will link it in my bios.
Yes. But for those of you looking for any kind of youth programs, Sky Kids, Sky Teens here in the United States, you can go to ihv.org and you will find all the programs that are coming up. The programs for kids are called Sky Kids, the programs for teens are called Sky Teens. So depending on which age group you belong to, you can just go ahead and register for the course. If you need more information, you can contact one of the instructors or you can contact one of the teenagers who's taken the course, like Vani is here. So yes, any information you need, you can find from there if you go to the website.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. And do you have any final words of wisdom for the rest of the week?
For the rest of the
Yeah,
week, well, it's almost the weekend.
almost weekend, exactly.
Yeah, so just enjoy, sleep well, eat well, take care of your eat food habits for teenagers. That's very
Yeah.
important. That really keeps your energy high. And sleeping on time is also very important. Sleeping well is also very important. All these, can really keep your energy and your enthusiasm high.
Mhm.
And have that commitment to do a little bit of breathing or meditation every day. That will really take you a long way. Mm. And for the weekend, just enjoy, spend some time with family, with your friends, and then do whatever you have to.
Awesome. Thank you so much for coming on here and sharing all of that. I mean, for me, I know it's really, really helpful, and I hope it was really helpful for the audience members as well. So yes, thank you so much for joining, and I hope everyone has a great rest of their Thursday.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thank you, Ani. It was really nice doing this. Thank